This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
So, question
right.
about twice.
Sure.
I want to try back when I said the Black Galaxies. So my friend, 96 players.
Yes.
Now coach Monsieur Didi Dramani a screening.
Obi busa me comment kwa also.
Obi busa comment also. Nti yenya coach Monsieur Didi Dramani. I want man so now. You coach ebedi nkomo na wachire mu e di amaye.
Good morning, Perfecto.
Yeah, good morning.
I don't pay me Gidi song here.
But
good. Well, a very simple question. Friday, at Tenacity, Ayana, and Semisani, Yano, na de Ghana for no, Bisa, and say, Adentina, Wafre, Ghana, Rantema, Kuma, Kwedo, Krunsia, 96. So, Mumrana Moon Screeniomo. I gain on saying, Nedentina Moyesa and Pacho, Chichrimai.
You at least Obi, I very curious. Yeah, far place, you didn't say, and now for Bita within the Juma, Upobia, we very curious. Say, Obe, Tuanamo, na Nejumano, Edequinin. I think that the first objective is that we acknowledge the domestic competitions. Let's just say Premiership, Division 1, Division 2, university teams, no, any national youth teams, no. We acknowledge almost Obibeka say the Bia Meche say national youth teams no more matches Bia no Namen Namho. The Bia Mehu say second division Bia na first division na premier teams ever matches no. It was just in an acknowledgement and support of the domestic competition. Obeti say Chris Hilton and George Watson no and Didi Dramani no and baby. We really want to understand what is in our local, environment, and in establishing this, let's just say we put, some groups together to build down to create a database, a very comprehensive database. The 96 players that are all come watch them now. When I sit with you, your players need to be because one said domestically, a BP, over to say media say, oh, I will say if local player being a friend account or the national team no require in between once 2 days that tell the number of match. You try as much as possible to manage the players, and you can only manage players who can integrate and adapt within the shortest possible time. Now, over there who play any year, so when no share so Kakribia, just seeing him playing in the team is not enough. It is important to over man a bank akra na pede what me hu ye na connection no after the that is just the one part of it. We have interest in the local staff, and the interest we have is that we don't want to see the gap being too wide between local staff and any national team. No. So Galaxies Galaxies is the B national team of Ghana. I say B national team there, let's say I was saying Bridiano, it's me a ben. Now, you create database now. Let's just say your first phase, you be next chance, you be young or because and then what friend and then it's never no man your chance or come water or on your local players. Into the say, what do we need every time? I share another one. Into it's true, say, or when you competition, but competition you want blasters no. Local blasters not, and yet a place for permanency. It should be a place to transit players into the A national team or to transit players who will be understood and monitored in the future into the rest of the world. So the Beya Nicolas Sofo could be a local national team, into the nano modern no into no Tunisia. Or continue there, I was saying, Edinachi. Now I copy more every France, now the Edinachi. Now we want to say, now Montana, now what happened to my war in a team. Almost or no more besides naturally the connection is already there. So the objective is to bring them closer, to understand them, and to also appreciate the local competitions, and also be able to create a clear pathway. And the clear pathway that we are doing is that we give them a clear style of play we give them a clear culture so that oba in no and ya the program say obe say oh yeah oba meetings for her video meetings for her you know more call the dinner na more call lunch time and when bano obia so time na over and now comes you who could phone and you know there's the need for us to build a certain culture so the more transition to the maintenance there's no problem. So the objectives are very clear, and then this is what we had in thought in bringing the team down. We begin to
okay.
The first phase.
Didi, my share timing here. Season up and away. Players, they are supposed to be resting. According to the Ghana Football Association, rest period June 19th to July 28th. And Tisabreya, omuni competition, more resty. Would you get the best out of them and make good judgment of what they have to offer?
Okay, I personally would disagree with that transitional phase. Also, we are competition at home. Football, and yet sport are what more.
Okay.
Would that one day not just 1 week? Would that 1 week not just 1 month? So we are competition at home. In a very level, environment, Obia comes here with a certain program, so that when you come back, you don't start from zero. You don't have to start from zero. Rest period is very important. And in that period, no time, you call vacation, And you don't want to say, walk for vacation, now what do with phone? Oh, copy the idea, add you a homie. And that period, it's not more than 2 weeks. That period, no. After the vacation, no, now program away then. Oh, yeah. Who copy, I was saying more GPS. It's connected. We are training Viana. It's recorded. Sometimes we are gym training for now. Your club, you better say, your video, your small video, not sending my fitness coach. No. Now, in terms of endurance, and our heart, operation, and it's now over, Ube do, you need to GPS, that is not ethics here. It means whether we meet, we target now, meet. This time, what if football, Obian could now so, Franco, Obian now some type of say, to make up for Faso, and now cover 8 kilometers. So, Obian can't show you. The guy is now, Opa 5 years, Opa 5 years, what time by you been say. One season start here. You best start to and I start to.
Okay, right.
In that part, and say new master son and new master son, into Omopaswa, you're more orientating to find out how have you been working and the intensity or the heart rate now. Low. No extra. You inform to say you don't move to get in the match situation.
Oh.
2 training seconds now. The more orientation is more on the videos. If you're co-trainer now, the maximum minutes we do is 80 minutes.
Okay.
80 minutes, no one said that here.
Right.
Let's just say
maybe my last question. Masoud Didi Dramani, the local, the Galaxies head coach in the Edin Komoy. Mamin play the devil's advocate here. Obi Beka say, we are muyenina. Local boys, Black Stars, nya de ambemu mo abobi da. Omo time na mo wasting no. Na no mo frɛ Hafiz kra wa mobi. This is what somebody will say. Enti not just exercise no. Emphasis ni so for somebody who
okay, I'm saying the here pan say also ma the opportunity mani pana kasa ekase. Ghanaian player bi ade pese onyaya obaye po aya mfa nambo. Seka upo na we player. Franco say we see me. Seka upo na we player obekase omo frame na mambo mpa eye.
Unya call up no amokre.
Wo de tio. I was say utua na mo eye progressive. Say yes say oh Hafiz say why are they on the league no you know you pay option on the striker side and yeah Panambra. It is an acknowledgement of some good stuff being done at the local level. You not just expect say I didn't start here now was to start also now all the defenses setup of the blasters. It was made up from local institutions, apart from maybe at Tonibafo. Also, not transition. Now after the Bia could be Bruce, Obia Peso Quabruce. Now Obia Peso Quabruce, what do you expect? Ebiana player, Ebiana Yahun locally. The next 2 weeks, Wadani international player or OPA, Wakovi. Into no on Kamobio. Into other one mark the no opportunity. Saying, I don't know when you could do one part. So we'll produce more.
Okay.
Because anyway, we continue to produce. That doesn't deprive us there. My the opportunity for a bit more beginning to have the style of play of what we do at the highest level. I think that I personally might disagree with that point. But I will still respect anyone's opinion. But the truth of the matter is that Ghanaian players or how be question we know. Because I say when your chance echo at least a building the DD. An example, Okran and then Banye, when they were introduced into the squad, we had so many things. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, Banye was very influential in the Galaxies team. He was also very influential in the under 23 team, and he earned himself an opportunity to also be in the Blasters at the World Cup. Only Danladi, into this test, he said, it is not so bad, sir. Ebia, Baku, and Yakan, and now Ebia, you have to stand by. You do to stand by, it's a big indication. Do you know that Nuama Enes was in the standby during the World Cup? I had to go down to speak with him in STM, which is my home, to tell him that how it is important to be doing well at your club level. And then at the national team level, the only thing you can do is just to wait for the time to come. When the time came, and then we thought that it is important to have him in the under 23, which even was not a FIFA mandatory period. I still have to go and speak with the club to say that it's important that you release him to come. Oba, and he was very influential in the qualifiers against Algeria. So, and no, acknowledgement now, Odiba a national team, and then very quickly, on your debut. So it is not so bad when you come in and then you don't even have the chance to play. Everyone in the national team, many of them will tell you that almost transition, so easy, sir. Obi several times now. But still, no, we say a better dynamic transition now. Into a process now, it's not a work in progress. Okay. I was saying, yeah, opportunity said, yeah.
Roberto, Mateo Asiepa, but maybe this could be the last. I don't know. So, be address here now. Address here since you can local players any call up to the national team. No, a command now man for Bisane say you boy a league in the way. No, I bet na go tete na a ye go king. Na Koban is saying Musa and Hokofa Hafiz Konkoni. Is there any reason? If you want to answer, fine. If for your boss,
of course, this is football. It's a football question. Which means for be our job. Say obe answer question. Be our football no answer. Yes. Okay. The very short of it is that any goals na any fair players no. That's one. And more so no. On the league starting no na a chumpa. If the time I started EMRK say you Hafiz Konkone no. Now at that time no, he was even the leading scorer at that time. Into now Yempan say Ebia leading with 15 goals at that time. Now Ebia others no Ebia no more burn. Now still Nipane airborne matches. Now the team no still no more winning games. Now Obiso HH now Wabeshe number of goals. Would you say that what you had acknowledged, a few are you one? Yes, scout players we don't scout the players only on the immediate base. We scout the players. Also, the national team call us about France. Apart from yesterday discussions, very, very long. And some are consolidating. Into the young consolidating, we just with the immediate one. Say, hey, because of her, Aquana set 3 goals, we going in every listen. If you be 5 goals, we win every listen. Let's say, ya makomuna ne ke o se ja o na form ana. Ye fa place be ya na.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Masu Didi Dramani, former coach at Asante Kotoko, Nordland. Several coaches. Obi Krasi as well coach a blind team pain.
Oh, yeah, blind you mean coach you, but me coach is the national deaf team.
The national deaf team, a mum team.
Yes.
Okay.
Coach, good morning, Coach Mickey. I hope say pa.
Nada na modemi adani eyi. Moye sana ende munye mende a exam munye ntimu because me need something.
Sir, and Mami Jai, why you busy there? Can we be one question? Why busy there? We are okay. Thanks a lot.
Go ahead. The question is a question, and I answer. You decide whether to answer or not.
Oh, okay. Now me be say about our coaching because now no, it look as if say people are complaining. See your coaching levels, your coaches now normal levels, our form kakra. Do you agree to that?
Which one kasa ubisa a coach question when from the initial point ebi o ya kan di Africa kra but ebi o ya go say ya kan di libre edifom me profession into what can say coaches no omo nim die no eya na enya I don't think you were expected to say omo nya die now me bisa kwa question bi o ni na mbribia na ye ke opportunity say be sua die now if you say ebia we a coach ni a opese we need trophies David Moyes so a coach is very very important coach in England.
Yes.
Oko coach e Man U oko e Man U say Man U pamon
no correct
Mourinho buy Mourinho buy no exercise na
David
sem na okan ya opi ho no all man no exercise
David
asesa on say we a top class coach but nyame anya adom na we a good coach a opese win trophies no one for PM club or we angry for trophies you will never win a trophy.
Okay.
And a coach's view also they go to clubs that are potential trophy winners. Into when Ancelotti or winning trophies very brave. When the Guardiola or winning trophies or Pia or Kobaya or Pia Barcelona, not Mourinho or Chelsea or Hifa or winning trophies. The last UEFA game was the first time Mourinho do science I won't win. Into now acquire record breaking and record making between on David Moyes. Into now a moment for history. Into no Ubisam say what is no I think say the question has not been geared towards the right direction. Obia was saying coach educators with you. I think also stages stages. You continue to train coaches. When you train coaches doesn't mean that coach sorry, I'll be very good coach. The coach needs to understand the game. The coach needs to understand and then be open-minded and continue to study. And into the fact that why a coaching course alone doesn't make you a very good coach.
Okay.
So it's a very complicated question. It looks so simple,
okay.
But any simple, sir. Who will be a development coach? The coach is your specialization area then. Yes, specialize, but coaches need to specialize. Abrotire who specializes as a foundational coach. That's who a coach will coach U9 to U10. And now we specialize in taking care of young group, young group 11 to 12 years. And now we specialize in a development squad, 12 to 13 years. And now we specialize in a U14, from transitional squad. And now we specialize in an advanced squad, U15 to U16. But also I have to say, Obi U12 we downgrade the person. We downgrade you can't premier team coaches now. But it's a very specialized area. You have generally coach you. I hope you are understanding my point.
Yes.
And so because we are not specializing in these areas, it's difficult for you to see the credibility of the coach. So
okay.
So in our next development, coaches need to begin to specialize and be masters of their own in those areas. Obviously, or a club coach, if you know, or a club coach, he wants to manage players at that top level. Obviously, what did you call lower side now? He doesn't belong there.
Okay.
And so it's a very complicated and complex. It gets like football, and football is a complex game. We try to get out the coincidences. Interpreting game with principles.
Okay.
So principles. Style of playing it will not look complicated because being in the area in defense, being in the area in offense. In between the two, being in the area. It takes away the coincidences.
Okay. Coach, that's a Nyamisha. Thanks for your time, especially Black Galaxies on explanation because now I concern you, Papa. I hope so. Be our problem, Nibiano will be okay now. Masood Didi Dramani, a coach at the mother Black Galaxies of Ghana. The reason why our friend 96 players, and I'm watching more Eddie Amaya Sanso and other issues, Yebusano.